Start with the name of Allah, who is kind and merciful. Hi friends. You are watching my YouTube channel AL-MARWAH. Today I want to tell you about one of the oldest civilization of the world in this video. There are many oldest civilizations in the world, but today I will tell you about the Mohenjo-daro, is also known as Mound of the Dead Men. So guys should watch the full video and later then click the like icon, write the comment, subscribe my YouTube channel and click the bell icon for further videos. Friends, Mohenjo-daro is located in Sindh, province of Pakistan. It's almost built around approximately 3,000 to 5,000 years ago. Mohenjo-daro was the most advanced city of its time, with remarkably sophisticated civil engineering and urban planning. Friends, it was one of the largest settlements of the ancient Indus Valley civilization, and one of the world's earliest major cities, contemporaneous with the civilizations of ancient Egypt, Mesopotamia, Minoan Crete, and North Chico. Friends, the covered area of Mohenjo-daro is estimated at 300 hectares. The Oxford Handbook of Cities and World History offers a weak estimate of a peak population of around 40,000. Friends, the city is divided into two parts, the so-called citadel and the lower city. The citadel, a mud brick mound around 12 meters, 39 feet high, is known to have supported public baths, a large residential structure designed to house about 5,000 citizens, and two large assembly halls. The city had a central marketplace, with a large central well. Individual households or groups of households obtained their water from smaller wells. Wastewater was channeled to covered drains that lined the major streets. Some houses, presumably those of more prestigious inhabitants, include rooms that appear to have been set aside for bathing, and one building had an underground furnace known as a hypocaust, possibly for heated bathing. Most houses had inner courtyards, with doors that opened onto side lanes. Some buildings had 2 stories. Friends, the location of Mohenjo-daro was built in a relatively short period of time, with the water supply system and wells being some of the first planned constructions. With the excavations done so far, over 700 wells are present at Mohenjo-daro, alongside drainage and bathing systems. This number is unheard of when compared to other civilizations at the time, such as Egypt or Mesopotamia, and the quantity of wells transcribes as 1 well for every 3 houses. Because the large number of wells, it is believed that the inhabitants relied solely on annual rainfall, as well as the Indus River's course remaining close to the site, alongside the wells providing water for long periods of time in the case of the city coming under siege. Friends, due to the period in which these wells were built and used, it is likely that the circular brick well design used at this and many other Harappan sites are an invention that should be credited to the Indus civilization, as there is no existing evidence of this design from Mesopotamia or Egypt at this time, and even later. Sewage and wastewater for buildings at the site were disposed of via a centralized drainage system that ran alongside the site's streets. Friends, at Mohenjo-daro there is numerous objects found in excavation include seated and standing figures, copper and stone tools, carved seals, balance scales and weights, gold and jasper jewelry, and children's toys. Many bronze and copper pieces, such as figurines and bowls, have been recovered from the site, showing that the inhabitants of Mohenjo-daro understood how to utilize the lost wax technique. The furnaces found at the site are believed to have been used for copper works and melting the metals as opposed to smelting. There even seems to be an entire section of the city dedicated to shell working, located in the northeastern part of the site. Some of the most prominent copper works recovered from the site are the copper tablets, which have examples of the untranslated Indus script and iconography. While the script has not been cracked yet, many of the images on the tablets match another tablet, and both hold the same caption in the Indus language, with the example given showing 3 tablets with the image of a mountain goat and the inscription on the back reading the same letters for the 3 tablets. Pottery and terracotta sherds have been recovered from the site, with many of the pots having deposits of ash in them, leading archaeologists to believe they were either used to hold the ashes of a person or as a way to warm up a home located in the site. These heaters, or braziers, were ways to heat the house, while also being able to be utilized in a manner of cooking or straining, while others solely believed they were used for heating. One thing, I would want to tell you that a statue of the dancing girl, which was found in Mohenjo-daro. This is one of 2 bronze artworks found at Mohenjo-daro that show more flexible features when compared to other more formal poses. The girl is naked, wears a number of bangles and a necklace, and is shown in a natural standing position with one hand on her hip. She wears 24 to 25 bangles on her left arm and 4 bangles on her right arm, and some object was held in her left hand, which is resting on her thigh. Both arms are unusually long. Her necklace has 3 big pendants. She has her long hair styled in a big bun that is resting on her shoulder. Friends, in 1973, British archaeologist Mortimer Wheeler described the item as his favorite statuette. That is, she's about 15 years old, I should think, not more. But she stands there with bangles all the way up her arm and nothing else on. A girl perfectly, for the moment, perfectly confident of herself and the world. There's nothing like her, I think, in the world. Friends, second thing I would want to tell that is the Pushu seal, which was also recovered from the site. The seal was uncovered in 1928 to 29, in Block 1, southern portion of the DKG area of Mohenjo-daro, at a depth of 3.9 meters below the surface. An impression made from the steatite seal. The seal is carved in steatite and measures 3.56 centimeters by 3.53 centimeters, with a thickness of 0.76 centimeters. It has a human figure at the center seated on a platform and facing forward. The legs of the figure are bent at the knees with the heels touching and the toes pointing downwards. The arms extend outwards and rest lightly on the knees, with the thumbs facing away from the body. 8 small and 3 large bangles cover the arms. The chest is covered with what appear to be necklaces, and a double band wraps around the waist. The figure wears a tall and elaborate headdress with central fan-shaped structure flanked by 2 large striated horns. The human figure is surrounded by 4 wild animals, an elephant and a tiger to its one side, and a water buffalo and a rhinoceros on the other. Under the dais are 2 deer ibexes looking backwards, so that their horns almost meet the center. At the top of the seal are 7 pictographs, with the last apparently displaced downwards for lack of horizontal space. Third thing I would want to tell that from the site was found a statue. Which are the people think that was the king of Mohenjo-daro? The statue of Priest King. In 1927, a seated male soapstone figure was found in a building with unusually ornamental brickwork and a wall niche. Though there is no evidence that priests or monarchs ruled Mohenjo-daro, archaeologists dubbed this dignified figure a Priest King. The sculpture is 17.5 centimeters, 6.9 in, tall, and shows a neatly bearded man with pierced earlobes and a fillet around his head, possibly all that is left of the once elaborate hairstyle or headdress. His hair is combed back. He wears an armband, and a cloak with drilled trefoil, single circle and double circle motifs, which show traces of red. His eyes might have originally been inlaid. Friends, hopefully, you would like the information about the Mohenjo-daro. Friends, if you have any questions about the Mohenjo-daro, then ask from me in comment box. And write your own views about the Mohenjo-daro. Thank you for watching my YouTube channel. And subscribe my channel for further informative videos.